Greetings, my friend. You are interested in the unknown, the mysterious, the unexplainable. That is why you are here. And now, for the first time, we are bringing you the full story of what happened. We are giving you all the evidence, based only on the secret testimony of the miserable souls who survived this terrifying ordeal. The incidents, the places. My friend, we cannot keep this a secret any longer. Can your heart stand the shocking facts of the true story of Edward D. Wood, Jr.?
Director Tim Burton, known for visually stunning films such as Batman, Edward Scissorhands, and Beetlejuice, pays tribute to the worst director of all time in Touchstone Pictures' Ed Wood.
Cut. Okay, good. All right. I sort of knew him from when I was a kid watching Plan 9 from Outer Space. That's how I knew his movies. There was just something about a spirit of somebody who seemed to enjoy what he was doing and be very optimistic about what he was doing, and the question of talent was sort of secondary.
Edward D. Wood Jr. was an oddball auteur, writing, directing, producing, and sometimes even acting in his B-movie science fiction films. In 1980, his cult classic Plan 9 from Outer Space received the dubious distinction of being named the worst film ever made.
Ed Wood is a mass of contradictions. You know, he believed passionately in his art, but he wasn't particularly talented. But he had this incredible charisma that would get people to follow him, and he could lead a band of ragtag oddballs.
Action!
Director Burton found just the right mix of actors to portray Ed Wood and his entourage of eccentrics. Bill Murray plays the flamboyant Bunny Breckenridge. Jeffrey Jones is the psychic personality Criswell. Lisa Marie plays Vampira, a campy television horror queen. George the Animal Steel plays Tor Johnson, the Swedish wrestler turned actor. Patricia Arquette plays Ed's wife, Kathy, and Sarah Jessica Parker plays Dolores Fuller, the leading lady in many of Ed Wood's films.
She was the worst actress I've ever seen on film, like ever in my whole life.
I offer you mortals the bird of peace, so that you may change your ways and end this destruction.
I think, she saw him certainly as a tool for advancing her career, which is sort of, well, it's kind of funny.
At the center of this eclectic mix is Johnny Depp as Ed Wood.
Action! And cut, print. We're moving on.
Mr. Wood, do you know anything about the art of film production?
Well, I like to think so.
He's so sort of open and sort of a perverted optimist, really. And I think Johnny looks good in those clothes, too, so, it's like... It all seemed to fit.
Which brings us to another of Ed's peculiarities.
Where's my pink sweater? I never seem to find my clothes anymore.
He was not gay. He was quite straight. He had many girlfriends. He was married twice, but he felt very comfortable in women's clothes, particularly Angora sweaters.
No, I'm all man. I even fought in WW2. Of course, I was wearing women's undergarments under my uniform.
Oscar-nominated actor Martin Landau plays the legendary Bela Lugosi, who in his later years befriended Ed Wood.
If you want to make out with a young lady, take her to see Dracula.
Landau worked with Academy Award-winning makeup artist V. Neal to recreate the look of the real Lugosi.
I wear different ears because his ears were massive. I wear a different nose. He had a cleft in his chin, which I don't. And then we enhanced my eyebrows because he had heavier and more extreme eyebrows.
I've never seen Martin Landau and Bela Lugosi in a two-shot together. I guess they don't get along.
In person, you think, ooh, he looks kind of creepy, but in black and white, it looks absolutely amazing.
Shooting the film in black and white was of paramount importance to director Burton, who wanted to maintain the essence of Ed Wood's original work and capture the feel of the era in which they were filmed.
I've seen these people in black and white, and they're like icons. It's like seeing Bela Lugosi in color. Just doesn't seem right.
It's the most uncomfortable coffin I've ever been in.
Burton also went to great lengths to recreate the movie scenes from Plan 9 with frame-for-frame accuracy.
What plan will you follow now?
Plan 9.
Plan 9. Ah, yes, Plan 9 deals with the resurrection of the dead. Long-distance electrodes shot into the pineal and pituitary glands of the recent dead.
It was odd. His movies, there would be an occasional, like, good shots. And I mean, it's weird doing recreations because, you can't do better than the original.
In order to recreate the special effects, director Burton had to take a giant step backwards, recreating spray-painted flying saucer models suspended on string and a lackluster killer octopus.
Shake his legs around. Looks like he's killing you.
Ed Wood is a story about the passion of filmmaking, against all odds.
Cops! We don't have a permit. Run!
He turned out films the way most people get migraine headaches.
Get me transvestites. I need transvestites.
Anybody can be a bad director, but not many can be the worst of all time,
Really? Worst film you ever saw? Well, my next one will be better. Hello?
Ed Wood from Touchstone Pictures will debut at the prestigious New York Film Festival on September 24th and arrive in theaters nationwide on October 7th.